It was a rainy day, but a good day for storage auctions. So I woke up hoping to scoop some deals. Once you know it, I'm the first one at the storage unit. Man, that was one dirty, dusty unit. Anyway, as things go on, the next person shows up.
What the fuck?
You wouldn't believe it. It was Brody.
What are you doing?
8-Bit Brody. You know the one.
What are you doing here? This is my storage locker.
Trying to get busy, trying to get money.
To think, I wake up on a Saturday morning and I see Brian looking at my unit, and I knew exactly where he wanted to put it. But this is my shit. This is like actually my stuff.
Sorry, buddy. I actually knew that was Brody's stuff. I told him, hey buddy, you can store this stuff in my garage as long as you want.
What had happened was, he had said I could keep all my stuff in his garage for a couple weeks, but without telling me, he moved it all into a storage locker, and now I guess he's planning to buy it out from under me. What a scumbag.
Hey, I didn't really want it in my garage. I just wanted a good way for me to buy it without Brody knowing that I was buying it. What's up with the microphone?
What do you mean? I always have my microphone.
Why though?
Because anytime I have a bad day, I like to go back and listen to the good ones.
Makes sense.
Nothing feels worse than another guy messing around with your unit. Dude, you can't take my storage unit. This is like actually my stuff. I was hoping no one would be here so I could get my stuff back for like $5.
What better way than a good old-fashioned storage war? I hope your pockets run deeper than mine.
What does that even mean?
Alright guys, let's start the bidding.
Well, I knew Brody didn't have as much money as I did that Saturday, so I had the unit in the bag.
We're gonna go ahead and start the bidding at
$5.
$100. I got 100.
I knew he was gonna win the unit. I mean, he had more money than me, and who could say no to that smile?
Do I hear 125, 125, 125?
I just had to really hope that our friendship was enough for him to see it in his heart to let me win the storage unit. Brian, you can't do this.
Going once.
Yeah, I can leave, borrow some money.
Brian.
Going twice. Sold. $100. Sold. $100.
I guess in the end, friendship didn't matter.
So I secured the unit, and the deal was as good as done. My scheme to own Brody's collection had finally come to fruition. Guess the early bird does get the worm.
I didn't know what to do. Brian just took all of my stuff. And from just looking in there, it looked like it wasn't even all there to begin with.
One flaw about the plan was I had to sell some of Brody's stuff to pay for the storage unit. Whoops.
That was my whole collection in there. Beyond that, it was my whole life. I needed to come up with some way to get my property back from Brian.
So I thought I had the deal done. The collection was mine and I had a lot of new items to sell. Then I got a knock on my door.
I decided to make a stop by his store and see if we could work something out.
What can I do for you?
I was thinking we could talk in the back.
All right.
Listen, Brian, you took all my shit and I want it back.
I don't know what to say, man. I paid a lot of money for that stuff. You're gonna have to trade me something.
Since you loved looking at my unit so much, figure you'd love this. It's a Jar Jar Binks mask. Special edition. Figured that's more than fair trade for all my property back. I tried to trade him one of my most valuable items in my collection that I still had in my possession.
Let me try it on real quick.
But he wasn't budging.
I don't know, what else you got? He had to be crazy to think I would trade that score for just this.
Tell you what, I brought the crown jewel of my collection. It's something I never leave home without.
Somehow, we both knew he'd have to sweeten the pot.
If it has to come to this, then it has to come to this. The rest are in my trunk.
I think this will do. Let me try the mask on one more time. So now that we got everything worked out, I got some new stuff, Brody got his stuff back, and I think it's time that we can be friends again.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, why don't you consider subscribing? And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Join me over on Discord. I talk to people on there, and I have all the social media like Twitter and Instagram. I love you all. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.
There's nothing good or old-fashioned about that, folks.